everybody. Hello. A very good evening to you all from a different location or area here. Sorry about the glaring light that we have here. So, of course, yes, welcome along to the channel here. And, of course, yes, this is a opportunity for a Q&A here. Julian will have to speak up because sometimes we cannot hear him from a distance. So can you speak up for us, Julian?
I can.
Yeah. You can. Okay, that's good news. So, yeah, welcome along. And, of course, if you have any questions regarding touring with us, feel free to ask us for at least half an hour or so. Because, yes, we're in a different kind of location, so some people may not be familiar with that. First of all, we have found a location where we can actually buy £1.20 worth of crisps, and Julian Plum is in the Q&A update here, and I can update you according to another bus driver, as we were talking about transport yesterday. I can update you that, of course, for those people who are concerned about the Millfields Way in Haverhill in Suffolk, going up that Chalkstone Way, you know, and of course the bus driver recently told me, just one of them, that it is going up there. Well, it's supposed to go up there, according to the sheet that he's got. So a massive hello to you all. Hello, if you're watching absolutely anywhere.
Yeah,
we've got quite a lot of people tuning in here, so fire away your questions here. We're at a different sort of location. It's quite a nice little unique area that we haven't actually thought about before, until, of course, recently I thought about doing a Q&A here. So if you have any questions, fire away in the chat and come and say hello to us. And yeah, our moderators will be here to come and say hello as well. I'm sure they will come in at any stage. So yes, our recent trip to Peterborough, which is kind of like a surprise visit, and it was the first of many for our Touring With Us team. And of course it was, although of course we were delayed on the train getting back, of course we managed to get our travels back, which is just purely amazing. So yeah, I'm just going to eat these crisps here, which are worth about £1.20 at this location. So if you want to know what this location is, well, actually, would you like to have a guess? I didn't even think about that one. Well, actually, yeah, have a guess. If you want to just have a guess for fun. Let's have some guesses. We haven't got a poll running because I'm not at home at the moment, so I'm not unable to get a poll at the moment. So, yeah. Perhaps we'll give away the answer. So, of course, we are at the Rose and Crown in Haverhill. Of course, if you'd like us to do, or one of us to do a night stay there, feel free to let us know. So, Julian, of course, have you got anything to say to keep us going for a little bit?
Well, interesting day.
Speak up, Julian.
Interesting day, so I hope you can hear me all. Do say hello if you are in the chat. Carry on what you are doing, and we'll keep us going. I think the railways have maybe cancelled, or there might be something.
Yeah.
Some things are on. Some things are
Well,
not.
bear in mind, Julian, as I want to add to that, Julian, that some things that we sort of update you on the transport show, we kind of, you know, try to tell you that, of course, since the date that we actually broadcast the transport update, things do change.
We have a problem with somebody tries to comment. The other moderator can't comment.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Right, okay, can I get in touch?
No, you can't touch because I know it because
Who's that?
the car.
Strawberry, you mean? Why can't she contact comment then?
I don't know. I've got no idea.
Live chat, yeah. Come and comment on the live chat. It should come up. Are we having problems with the chat, people? Come and have a chat with us. Obviously, Julian had a.
I'm not
what?
Well, I can do it.
Yeah. Oh, right. You better tell her how to do it. Just
No.
follow what Julian's doing. Yeah, just do it in the below comment. If you are watching now, come down the same way that you did it yesterday. So, yeah, just waiting for some comments to come through. So you better explain it to me, or give me the phone and
No,
I'll
no,
talk.
it's charging. It's why.
Oh, don't worry about that. Just hand it over. We're live for a minute. Don't worry about
Won't
certain
go
things.
as far as that.
No, well, I'll take the thing off in a minute.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to last. Sorry about all this, but you should be able to comment down below if you're having difficulties. Do let us know. We'll try and rectify what the fault is, or try and reset your system. And of course, we'll try and give you the link again. So, yeah, we don't know what the issue is. So, because we did it yesterday and it seemed to work perfectly. So, yeah, if you have any issues with commenting on that, do let us know. Try the link again. That's what we can advise you to do right this minute here. Although you may be able to watch us here, and of course, thank you very much for coming in and tuning in to us this evening. We'll be here at least until 2:30. Well, actually, we started a little bit later than 2:30. 2:30? What am I talking about? 6:30. Sorry, this is when I programmed it at 6:30. And we are slightly late due to our little darts match, which we actually done. If I actually moved the camera around there, and we did beat the score. And basically, what we did is we played a game of beat the score, which is coming from the Can't Beat a Billy game, which is the bullseye game. And we've just made up our own version of it, basically. And we have filmed this actually on the channel and other channels that are affiliated with us. So we actually done that, and of course I won overall. I think it was 10-7 in the second leg, and the first leg was 10-5. So yeah, we marked down each score so we could keep up to date with the scores. So it's a new kind of game, so if anyone is familiar with darts, of course you can sort of get yourself familiarized with the actual new game that we've got. You know, some people play 501 or 301, depending on how quick you can, you know, get a double at the end, that kind of thing. So yeah, it takes absolutely ages to get to that point if you're not professional. But of course, people just play for fun and play all over the place. Is she still having issues?
I don't know, because I haven't had a comment yet.
Oh, right, okay. Just waiting for any comments coming through.
Yeah.
Having issues with, of course, somebody trying to comment this evening. Please do comment. Can we get some other people's comments in to prove that it does work? Come and say hello to us in the chat. It would be great if you could do that. We'd really appreciate that. What's that?
We don't bite.
We don't bite. I know some of you are watching out there and checking up on us and making sure that we are, of course, keeping you up to date with a lot of things, which is great news. And remember, of course, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel or touring with us, make sure you do free of charge, and it doesn't cost you 1 penny whatsoever. This is quite a unique little area that we're sort of situated here. Some might say actually haunted, but of course it's got a lot of history attached to this building here. I actually remember, of course, coming here on New Year's Eve, right? Okay, and of course there was a disco and all that kind of thing. I don't know if discos do still happen here, but of course I know that there's karaoke on the Friday here, and of course they hold a Grapevine magazine, which is quite useful if you're sort of looking around a lot of pubs, and you'll find them in most pubs. And I don't think the November one has come out yet, so I'm just waiting for that to come in. And the one we've got so far is the October version. They are a free magazine dotted around East Anglia, so of course that's where you're likely to see them. So if you have any questions, feel free to fire away. Please ask myself or Giuliano. Nicolini orange, and Giuliano plum, as in the fruit. So, yeah, I know why you're probably not being able to get a comment. Maybe it's because you're watching it on the YouTube channel and not on the phone. Make sure you watch it on the phone, because that way you can actually get the actual chance to put your comment on. So maybe that's why. If you're on the TV trying to get YouTube up, it will not allow you to do comments for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe, of course, to watch it might be just as good. But yeah, hopefully I'm not dragging it on here. But of course, yeah, I'm in a really nice little area, really out of the way. It's good for like a meeting area as well. If you look around, you'll see how old-fashioned this kind of place is. It's nice chill out area. The bar is just about where my finger is, not the dartboard, but of course it is the bar area just behind there. And I think the Everton and Leicester game is just around the corner. A couple of people wanted to play darts with us actually, and of course, yeah, it's a pity that our moderator can't come in and basically comment today, which is a bit of a pity, but of course maybe she's watching as well. Beautiful strawberry lush, and I have of course supported her on behalf of Touring With Us. Sorry, my throat went for a second there, but yeah, on behalf of Touring With Us, right, okay, I donated £4.79, and of course remember we see this to beautiful strawberry lush. So massive hello to you if you're watching on replay. Maybe she can comment a little bit later on. So maybe because she's watching on the TV rather than the phone, you've got to get on the phone and get that 4G sorted out. Perhaps we'll give you a free 4G at some stage. So that would be absolutely excellent if you could do that. It'd be so much easier to comment on the actual channel. But she was on there last night. I presume you were using your phone, that kind of thing. So let's see if we can get some thumbs up towards the end of the stream today. It's going to be a short kind of, Q&A tonight. But it's more of a chat. But of course, you're welcome to ask any questions along the way. And of course, tell your friends about our channel here. And what would you like us to do in the future? Of course, you can comment later on in the replay of this show. And of course it's not the same as watching live though. That's the only difference about it. And of course the other good thing about the replay is you can rewind and fast forward at any one time. You can do that even when it's live as well. So are you all right there with your odd looking hat? We've actually got a torch on it as well. Can you show us what it looks like?
No, it's all right.
Does it actually work? So do say hello at any time. Come and say hello. Oh yeah, it's quite bright, that is. So yeah, so you were a bit unformy, not very good on form today with your darts.
No,
You went a little bit on the flat side, didn't you?
well, I did get a high score at 74.
So what game was it, Jonathan?
I just beat the score on it.
Oh, okay, so you recommend anyone to play? Oh, Strawberry is here. Hello at last. You're on your mobile this time. Do let us know what you were watching beforehand. You sorted it now. Great. You're getting used to it now. Do you want a bag of crisps in favour? So I was just saying that, of course, you earned yourself on your channel £4.79 mini super chat. So that was on its way to you, to your little channel here. Not this one, but of course your own channel, which has currently about 29 subscribers. So yeah, hopefully you'll get a chance to do a live like me, and I'll hopefully be joining yours rather than just joining mine. But yeah, we welcome everyone to join everywhere. Had to go on my own YouTube. Right, okay, that's probably why. I'll probably give you access to Touring With Us at some point. But yeah, you can switch over accounts if you have several YouTube accounts. So something to be aware of in the future. So yes, we have been told about the going back to the transport situation, that most buses should be going up, of course, the Chalkstone area in Haverhill, Suffolk. But of course, some drivers don't know about it, I don't think. And I was just given the sheet that this driver got. Maybe the other drivers have not yet got that sheet. They need to get that sheet and to get hold of it as soon as possible. The sheet that the bus drivers has got. And this driver said it's the online timetable that is correct. So I'm quite confused with that, actually, to be fair. Happy bonfire night to you as well. Thank you very much for your comment. Maybe some other people will comment and ask us any questions along the way. Somebody stuck their window out earlier as we walked to the Rose and Crown, where we are now. This is the Rose and Crown Hotel. If you remember that, of course, a strawberry lush, a beautiful strawberry lush that is. And you can see it looks a bit sort of haunted around here. I don't think you've actually been to this part where we've actually got a, yeah, you're staying in. And so are we. We're staying in here. And of course, you've got this dartboard here. You can come and play darts with us one day when you are coming out. So yes, just have to prepare for it. Maybe we can do a bit of bowling session, and hopefully we'll be able to film some of it, because actually we won't be able to do it live whilst we are filming it. Not that I don't want to, it's just that the signal will be terrible in the bowling alley in Cambridge. And hopefully we'll do a cheap bowling alley day, which is what I really wanted to do. And of course I'm sort of pleased and overwhelmed that I'm able to do it. And of course a lot of people watching now will understand that there's a lot of noise coming here. If you get a lot of noise with swearing and all that kind of thing, we do apologise. And of course if there's any music in the background, because there is a jukebox around the corner. So yeah, we have to just keep talking for copyright reasons. So like I say, yeah, looking forward to possibly doing a Tuesday bowl at some point. Be it this Tuesday, I don't know, but of course I hope to be able to book it, because you've got to book it online basically. And if you don't book it online, then of course you won't be able to book it at all, because you'd have to book it online to make sure you've got a place, like a lane and that kind of thing. The only thing I'm not familiarised with is the actual computer section, typing in the names and things like that. I'm sure, of course, beautiful Strawberry Lush watching now will be able to do that at the time, because she's good with the technology side of things when it most counts. And of course, in terms of printing it, thank you very much for the thumbs up, by the way. In terms of printing the actual scores that you get at the end of the games, because we all like to sort of keep the scores of who's won for, of course, history reasons, because you look back on it and think, oh, I remember that last time, and it helps your memory and it triggers it off. And of course they don't print it off anymore, so you've got to use your phone and snapshot the picture, so that of course you get the scores of the bowling. So that's what we're talking about, the bowling alley, that we're hoping to be able to film as a maybe highlights on that. That's the only way we can get around that, unless of course beautiful Strawberry Lush does another section on her own channel, which we can combine the both, if you know what I mean. Julian is in the picture with his stupid little hat there.
Well, it's one little right out there.
3 bags of crisps going here. That's why Leicester are winning, isn't it? Because that's where they make the crisps, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Hello.
Who are you?
Hello. Beautiful Strawberry Lush. Are you staying in the warm tonight? Are you enjoying the warm tonight? It's actually not too bad. It's a little bit chilly in there, but of course it's not too bad. Julian, I like your hat. That's nice of you. So, of course, changing the subject a little bit here. Can you all hear us, by the way, before we go on? Can you all hear us? That's the question. We haven't got our microphones with us, but of course Julian has to shout a little bit louder because we are in an enclosed place. And we're hoping to use this space as a meeting point here. Do you think it's quite substantial and quite economical, that sort of word, you know, because you've got a table behind us here and it's quite quiet and out of the way, providing nobody is using it. So that'd be good, wouldn't it? If we could use this little table for the meeting. So let's move this bag here because we were playing darts earlier. I'll flick over and give Julian a little bit of a chance to have a natter. Hello, Julian. So this is the table here. This is the radiator. Julian's plugged his charger in, and of course you've got a plug there which we cannot touch here because it will blow the whole lights down. It says you can't touch it anyway, and you've got the door there, and through there of course you've got the way to the toilets and the main other area where you can watch the football on the other side there, and you've got that table there as well where somebody left their drinks beforehand. But look at the paintings around here, it's quite nice. So yeah, it's a nice little area for a meeting spot here. You don't even need an office because it looks like an office outside here. And of course this is the candle area here. And you can see outside here, probably you might see a 13 bus down here because they are coming down this way and it's quite confusing with what is going on with that. And of course, yes, we will keep you up to date with that. And talking about the transport show, it is up to date up to the date that we're broadcasting. So if anything does change, we do apologise. I'm told also by that same driver that spoke to us, his name is JP, I might as well just give him a shout out. He came to me, Jules Holland we call him. So if anyone knows Jules Holland, not the piano player but the bus driver, but he came to us and said, he's the breakfast man by the way, and of course he said, how many breakfasts has Julian got or eaten? Too many I think. But yeah, like I say, he said to us the £2 reduced fare has not been signed up by Stagecoach at the moment. So yeah, well done Nick, you took your hoodie off. Do you want me to put it back on again? I look absolutely stupid tonight. Yeah. It's like I'm looking in the mirror, you know, if it wasn't a reflection. If it wasn't a reflection. After all those years, the magic's still there. Take your weight off your face, you know.
Yeah, I got you by the something.
Got you by the what? Can't say, but they
I can't
by the So yeah, does anyone request us to do any haunted location? But of course, it's nice to do that occasionally. I know Halloween's gone, but of course I would say that doing haunted locations is good from time to time, but not everybody is into Halloween type of haunted stuff. But of course you probably need a medium, a professional medium. Pity that of course Derek Akora is not around, but I heard he did but he did kind of stand-up talks, not comedy, but he actually done psychic medium work in the town hall in Haverhill a few years back before he died. He died before the pandemic, I think it is, just before the pandemic, you know, the pandemic kicked in. So yeah, by the way, we are the nightmare that never ends, by the way. We're going to say that from now on, you know, the nightmare that hopefully does end. Sounds like a very good thing to say. So, you know, if anybody does request us to go to a historic place, maybe during the day, you can still get spirits and things like that during the day, just as well as you would do at night. So it's quite weird. Laughing out loud, brilliant stuff there. And yeah, as I was saying, we are at the Rosencrantz Hotel in Haverhill, and that is a night stay place, by the way. I haven't checked out, which is what I need to do really, to check out how much it is per night. But if anyone can look it up for me, let me know in the comments. But there you go. There was a guy that wound down his window. It wasn't a Hawaiian guy. Open a window, Julian. You know that joke.
Someone your window.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. If it was one of those big guys, you know.
Pizza.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, somebody did open their window and shouted out, "Oh, I liked your videos," which I presume is coming from the Touring With Us links. Can't wait for the 14th and 15th. Yes, exactly. I can't wait for that. I was actually dreaming about that. I'm not going to go into details. I'll tell you off air about that with someone personal about that. It's a personal dream, by the way. It's quite a friendly dream as well. It's quite nice, actually. I felt really, really good today. I don't know what it was, but I felt really good. Maybe that's what it is that I'm looking forward to, which is a good feeling, you know. Signals playing up. Is that your end or mine? Because it's okay here. Yeah, maybe it's the building. I don't know our end. We don't know, but we are on 4G. We're not on any other Wi-Fi. Okay. Please reset your system and see if it works better. Is it working on yours, Jim?
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine your end. It certainly is our end then, in that case. So, if anybody has a question, we will have a chat along the way, but of course feel free to ask us any question when we are next doing our next video, that kind of thing. So maybe Beautiful Strawberry Lush can come up with some ideas, you know, and we will watch other video channels. We tend to watch professional ones, but we might look at other ones as well if they do any others. Oh, okay, Kim Smith is in the chat here, another moderator, which is good. And she says the signal is okay her end, and she's watching in the United States of America.
Kim Smith.
Yeah, Kim Smith. You keep saying someone looks like her in Iceland. I don't know where you get that from, John. And she doesn't work in Iceland.
Or Kim's Lynn.
So hello to you, Kim Smith. It's a long time no see here. You're watching, of course, probably at 10 o'clock in the morning. And let us know what time it is where you're watching in America, Kim. Yeah, she's watching all the way from there. She's been our long-time moderator, and you know, thank you very much for sticking by us and coming to us exclusively from the Rose and Crown in Haverhill, live in living colour. So there you go, and welcome along, and our viewers are going up as we speak. So if you have a question, come and throw us a question. Yeah, we are all ears, and we will try and give you a shout out in that mode. I want to say a shout out to Daz, who is a Liverpool FC fan from the Drabbit spot yesterday. The couple I saw coming back from the 10:45 Cambridge bus the other day, where we had to get a taxi in the end. We might have to get one tonight, I don't know yet, but we'll see on that. Of course, what was I going to say? That couple, I think by the name of Michael and Nash, was it? Yeah. If they are watching, hello to them, a very good evening to you all, and wherever you're watching, you know, and of course, thank you very much for subscribing to us, because we've had new people who are subscribing to us each time we see someone.
3 o'clock in the afternoon.
It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course, wow. Yeah, it's football time wherever you are then. The clocks go back tonight in America. Well, ours went back last week. So, yes, maybe America have a different sort of system. I don't believe the clocks should go back at all, you know, because it was warm when the clocks were in normal time, weren't they? So, yeah, that's a bit of a shame, isn't it? But there you go. See if we can get some more thumbs up towards the end of the stream tonight. So we'll stay on for a little bit longer. Obviously, no longer than an hour, because we are in a different location and we want to respect our neighbours. We don't want to shut our mouths off, but of course we have clocks gone back already. Yeah, absolutely. So it was about 31st, I think it was, the same day as the buses, I think, or was it the 30th? I think it was the 30th. But yeah, it is bonfire night, of course. There's no fireworks going off here in Haverhill at the moment. Do let us know if you are celebrating fireworks night in your area. I believe the Midsummer Commons one wasn't yesterday, but it is tonight. So, of course, if we get the incorrect information, we'll try and correct you as soon as we have the breaking news. There is no breaking news at the moment, apart from, of course, Everton against Leicester with Pickford in goal. Yeah, that reminds me of a person.
1-1 as it stands.
Yeah, it reminds me of someone, Mr. Pickford.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Pickford. Yeah, he's in goal. You know, and reminds me of someone. But yeah, anyway, I've just gone completely asleep for a second. But no,
Do stand by.
do stand by with us. And I nearly fell asleep just then. But no, seriously, I was daydreaming there. You're changing your YouTube name again. So yeah, you're entitled to do that, but we're not going to do that because we're a travel channel. That's why. Good evening, Bill Taylor,
Guys.
and good evening to you. And thank you very much for joining us. It is happy days to you. And of course, yeah, that reminds me of a bus driver that says to me, Mike Parsons. So if he's watching, I will give you a shout out. And hopefully he is, of course,
Arsenal and Chelsea
getting used to the new route of the 13 bus, which of course has now a town service of the 131. Yes, that's the 131 town service each and every hour. And of course,
Football is
apparently
cool.
we have, yeah, football is cool.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
just
it
an extra
is.
fan.
Yeah, and one day you'll be predicting a team because I'm going to show you how it works. Julian knows more
Now,
about it than I do.
how many teams can you win?
Exactly, yeah.
If I like horses.
I just basically go for all of them, you know. I don't really want to give too much away. Of course, I don't really want to encourage it either, but of course, in case there's youngsters watching. But yeah, we don't want youngsters asking someone to do the bet for them because they are not their age.
No,
So
you've got
there you
to be
go.
very
So you've got to be very careful. So anyway, let's move on from that. And what were we talking about? We were talking about, of course, Mike Parsons coming up with that's the bus driver or stagecoach, coming up with the idea of happy days. So there you go. Fantastic. So, yes, we paid for our taxi yesterday, talking about transport stuff for a second. And it reflects on the budget show, which I'm hoping to do the budget show. I might start it off, and if anybody wants to continue it, they're more than welcome to do so. Maybe, of course, beautiful Strawberry Lush can actually do her own budget show. That would be absolutely brilliant.
Beautiful.
And I would actually co-host with her this time. So,
Beautiful
of course,
what?
Beautiful Strawberry Lush. What is your channel changed to?
It's called Beautiful.
Because people want to know what it is so that they can actually go on it and check it out.
Beautiful.
Because she is beautiful, that's why. I
Beautiful.
can't think of any other name other than beautiful. So yeah, fantastic you're all tuning in tonight. Brilliant. It really, really helps boost the channel. So if anybody does want to support the channel, like of course Bill Taylor did recently, but yeah, anyone's welcome to donate at any time, which is a support basically for the channel. You can do it by GoFundMe, and the link is on the About section of the Touring With Us page, and just copy and paste it in the link. And you've got GoFundMe and the PayPal link as well. Changed again. What have you changed it to? I haven't seen. Oh, it's just Beautiful Strawberry on its own now. Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah,
without
Beautiful
confusion. Okay, Beautiful
Not-
Strawberry you are.
not
Without the
Beautiful
lush on the
Raspberry.
end. But you are still lush anyway, but yeah. I just wanted to call it a little bit on the strawberry side. But yeah, if you want to just
Raspberry.
do that at any time, make it simple, that is the best way to do it, you know.
Raspberry.
Well, I'm Nicolini Orange, Julian is Giuliano Plum. Doesn't mean he's an idiot. It's the fruits that we use here. And of course, yeah, make sure you get your Actimel out. That reminds me, of course, I just want to send a message to, of course, a Beautiful Strawberry, that don't forget to take your pill, your happy pill tonight before you go to bed. And do it for 2 weeks, remember? Okay. I'm not raspberry. That is cool, that is. I'm glad. Who said you're raspberry, Jim?
No, you turned into strawberry, not raspberry.
Oh, okay. I can't. I can't what? I can't take the pill. Okay. Well, you should have some left. I would have thought. That would be the advice thing to do. Make sure you
There's
take
no
it
such
before
word as
you-
can't.
Oh yeah, there's no such word as can't, by the way.
Will or won't.
I ran out, so I'll have to wait until Monday. Oh well, only a couple of days, so yeah. Don't worry about it until Monday. Yeah, it's confidential information anyway, so we won't talk about it any further than that. But I think you know exactly what I mean, so we'll move on quickly. So there you go. So yes, maybe Beautiful Strawberry can tell us where we would actually like to go next. Where would you like to go? Ran out of that, of course, and of course only gave one box. What the pharmacy, I presume, yeah. But yeah, it's a lovely pharmacy, by the way, in Haverhill. I just thought I'd tell people that, and we could show it outside. We're not allowed to film inside, but of course we would probably film it from the outside. And of course the Polish guy is brilliant. And what is his name, Julian? Lucas, his name is. So do check out the Well Pharmacy. Bowling sounds good, yeah. So you're looking forward to that? Maybe that's the next thing for touring with us. That'll go on this video. We'll do highlights of
You
it.
might be bowled over.
Yeah, it'll be highlights though if we ever do it. And somebody needs to film me, and I'll film them. That sort of vice versa way. So it could actually work well. And bear in mind, of course, there will be music in it, so we might have to mute our talking over the top. Yeah, I actually had a bit of cold of throat there, whatever that was, I don't know, but that was unexplainable. Felt like something just went, you know, that was a bit freaky. But yeah, don't freak out, whatever you do. But yeah, I know it's in the evening time, but yeah, I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. But yeah, we will have fun bowling, absolutely. So I will use the touring with us money for that, because we've had a bit of whatever. I can't say too much, but yeah, we don't give them too much. We've got enough to fund that. We don't talk about finances on here very often, but we talk about, of course, where we spend the finances on. That's completely different. So we might use equipment, train fare, and obviously the cost of living goes up quite well. We need to keep ourselves warm. We need to buy stuff at certain locations like this. I know it's not very healthy for me, but there isn't a vegan packet of crisps, not yet. And I reckon, who would like to vote yes for this? Because we don't have a poll running because I'm not at home at the moment. So yeah, not in my home studio, if you like, or the special Touring With Us studio. But who would like to vote yes for this? That Julian should be. Not beat, what am I talking about? Should eat rather than beat, because I've beaten him on the darts earlier. And of course, what I'd like to do is ask you whether he, yes, him, Giuliano Plum, could actually eat what is known as Beyond Burger in spoons. Don't say anything yet, Julian. Wait for the audience to say this. To eat a Beyond Burger, which is a vegan burger, which tastes to me very much similar to the beef version, but only difference is it's more expensive. I don't think many people know that, or maybe you do. I don't know, but of course I think the Beyond Burger, Beyond Meat, is plant-based basically, and it's not a lot of difference to the beef, but I would like to actually say that you know, I think he should give it a go, just for touring with us, and see what he feels with it. See if it's any difference. All we've got to tell him, it's a beef burger. So vote yes. Should Julian eat a vegan burger? Julian, one vote so far, but you didn't say yes. Beautiful Strawberry says, of course, eat a vegan burger, which is a Beyond Burger in the spoons.
No, I'm not vegan, I'm afraid.
Bill says yes.
No, I'm
so
not
a lot of
vegan.
people vote yes.
And I'm not vegan though.
And it's got to happen. It's got to happen.
No,
and we'll film it. We'll
No.
film it. We'll make sure you stuff it in your mouth.
No, you can't.
Not actually force it, but of course,
No, I don't.
we will encourage you and pretend it eats a beef burger, Julian.
Kim's was just take one bit.
Take one bit. There you go. And of course, one bit might be a whole bit.
No, I don't like. I'm not interested.
Yeah, you got to pretend it's a beef burger,
No,
basically.
I'm not interested in vegan nonsense.
Any other votes? Come on, bite. Come on, Kim Smith, fella. She's
No.
having fun with this tonight.
I don't think I would do that.
Oh,
No,
dear.
no, I don't think so.
And by the way, of course, talking about merchandise for a second
Very nice.
here. Yes, you have got lots of votes on yes, so it's got to happen.
Beef burger, it's horrible. It's
Beef burger, yummy, Julie. Yes,
Oh, no,
what-
no, I don't like
that's what it's like.
No, I've tried a vegan.
No,
cheese-
you haven't, not whole of it.
No, I've tried a vegan cheese and pickle sandwich.
That's different.
Oh, it tasted terrible.
Oh dear. Well, because you're not used to it. My sister is vegan. Well, I'm a bit of both personally.
I'm definitely not vegan.
Yeah, talking about merchandise, just for a different subject now, just for a second. Julian, you have been out and voted, sorry about
I'm not.
that. If anybody does
I'm
want to
not
purchase a shirt or
I'm
toy
not
with us, we'll try and get them up and ready soon. We need to get some cups on the way as well.
Alex Bailey is coming to chat.
Alex Bailey, of course, hello to
You're
you.
from
You're
Bailey
probably
Close,
watching from Haverhill, I believe.
You're not from
So
Bailey
very
Close,
good
are you?
evening to you all. You're all tuning in tonight, which is fantastic, for this Q&A, a chat and all that kind of thing. And of course, sorry we had to promote this at short notice tonight. Sometimes we do promote things at short notice because, you know, of other things that we are doing. You know, I was hoping to do my radio show tonight, but of course a repeat goes on tonight. I think Beautiful Strawberry might have heard an inklings of it last time, so I'm hoping to do my 2-hour show maybe at a later
Is
stage.
anyone not vegan?
Me.
Or vegetarian?
Yeah, me. That's answer your question, Julian.
Anyone? What about fish? Is that vegan? It's not fish. Fish is meat, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I just want to make someone laugh.
Has anyone got a favourite fish and chip shop place?
Oh my God! Look at that. I look like a dungeoneer.
It's called Mars Miller.
Of course, welcome to this nightmare that never ends.
Anyone got a favourite fish and chip shop in the Great Anglia area, or restaurant, or cafe?
Maybe a fish and chip review at some point. We were trying to do one, but I'm trying to get Julian to do one as well. Of everywhere around Haverhill, but of course maybe I can do another one.
What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at now?
Oh, she was laughing at my little hat that
Oh, what
I just played around with it. Yes, any money for touring with us, put it in this hat.
Take it out.
No, better still do it online. It's much more quicker. So yeah, try the PayPal link and the GoFundMe, which we need to raise as well, because every little helps, you know, to build the channel up in a great way. Of course, I asked the same question as Alex. What is the question? So yeah, I used to love vegan. So what is the question? Did Alex? Yeah, what is the question, Alex? We need to know what your question is.
Or rude or.
Yeah, we're waiting for your
Fine,
question
fine.
right in this minute here. Okay,
What's
we're
the
waiting.
question? If it's
Don't have a question. We can actually move on to the next subject.
If
So,
it's polite, we can have it.
can anyone hear Julian in the background? I know he's shouting a bit louder.
I would normally use a microphone, but I mean I haven't got one with me.
No, we left it at
on
home.
the,
Well, actually, I got it on me, but of course,
I
you
left it
haven't
in
got
my,
the splitter.
cold room.
Yeah, exactly. And of course, we have to get our voices down. It sounds like we're shouting. in the
Don't
room.
forget music show Tuesday night.
And don't forget the clocks go back in Beresford and Evans.
No, they don't. Mine's in America.
A big eye if you're incidentally living and watching in Beresford and Evans, if you're living and watching in Cambridge, if you're living and watching in Haverhill, Stone Needham Market, Ipswich, Peterborough,
Yeah, Ken Smith can hear
and
me.
a big hi if you're watching and living anywhere.
Ipswich play FA Cup first round on Monday night.
This is your government health warning.
June
And don't
is,
say we haven't warned you.
Loud and clear.
June is heard loud and clear. That's good. That makes a change actually, that you can actually hear it, because I told him to enhance his voice.
Absolutely.
I worry about the law doing surveillance on what? Can you actually tell us what you are referring to? Okay, yeah. If you've got a sensible question, please ask us.
It's not a political show.
It's not a politics show. You're not trying to spam our channel again. But, of course, we did have some real spanners last night. So, yeah, you will get timed out if you're not careful. But anyway, just
If
what's
it's a
your
sensible
step?
question, not about politics.
Our moderators will be watching an eye on you. So, of course, if you have a sensible question, we don't mind that at all. Of course, where we'll be heading next, those kind of questions. So, yeah.
You can go as far as you can.
I'm planning on, of course, I haven't told Strawberry this one yet, or Beautiful Strawberry, that, of course, Bishop Stortford is on the list next week. So, if
You live in Hayward.
of course,
that's not a question, is it?
right, oh no, he's just saying that he lives in Haverhill,
Yeah,
so of course watching
well,
in
we know
Haverhill.
that. We know
Thank you
that.
very
We
much
don't-
indeed. So are we in Haverhill
Thank
somewhere.
Thank you.
Some people think we're in Haverhill, Massachusetts.
No, there is a
in
Hayward.
America.
We
have actually been there,
There is a Hayward in.
Yeah,
in
a lot of people
USA.
get confused with that. We're Haverhill, UK. But yeah, somewhere near Sturmer. So yeah, Sturmer Archers, I think. So yes, what we were going to say, yeah, Bishop Stortford is planned next week. What was the other one? Oh, and I'm sorry to say this, but Bury St Edmunds is actually planned for next Saturday.
Oh no, hang on, can't do next Saturday because I'm at Cambridge.
I forgot to tell you that. I'm going to have to tell you about that. I'm going to have to do Bury St Edmunds early, and
That's
then
good.
possibly meet you over there or something like that. I may not be able to attend the meeting after all.
No, we can't do that next week.
But-
You've forgotten, yeah.
I have forgotten, but of course I had this booked anyway. I had to do it. I couldn't do another date. So yeah, I had to turn one thing down, Julian. If you're double booked, always turn one thing down. So yeah, I saw Julian near USA Chicken in Haverhill and Suffolk. Come and say hello to us, when we do a live. Come and say hello, yeah, don't be shy.
You wasn't the guy that interviewed us, was it? Or tried to interview us, was it? If it was, do say if you are. And giggle.
Change of plans. Yes, exactly. So I can't change. You know why Strawberry, beautiful Strawberry, that I couldn't actually change it. So yeah, you probably don't know why I've actually stuck to those dates. I've got Bishop Stortford this Friday. So of course, if anybody is welcome to or wanting to come along, they are welcome to do so. And also, maybe I could do a quick one in Bury and meet you later in Cambridge. So I probably won't be able to attend the meeting this time round anyway. But of course, yeah, you
That's
should.
right, that's fine. You apologised for the wrong question, that's fine. That's not a problem there.
They are in the pub in Haverhill. Go and meet them. Yeah, it'd be nice to interview some people in Haverhill to talk about buses. Well, we had to time. Well, I had to time out a comment on the Haverhill local news. This was regarding somebody who said yawn, yawn. I don't know what they were talking about there, so I hid the comment. So if anyone says yawn, yawn, I want to know what they mean by that. Are we boring them to death? Does that mean that? I don't think so, but according to them, it means that we are boring them with the transport issues.
Now, if you were the guy that...
But we're
spoke to
not
Sam Chicken,
expressing our opinion, so
yeah.
just let's get this
if
straight.
you're the guy that spoke to us about a few...
Hang on a minute,
few
I'm
months
talking.
back.
I'm talking, like Judge Surinder, Julian, I'm talking.
Okay, yeah, I'm just doing my comment.
Never mind if he spoke to us in person, he needs to speak to us again to show his
Well, you need to
face.
show your name.
Yeah, come and say hello to us in a live. So you are at the Rose and Crown. We could well be, yeah, hidden in a lockup somewhere, not in Ukraine or Russia. But yeah, we will move on quickly. But no, seriously, what I was going to say
Score
is,
update, Everton 0, Leicester 2 in the injury time now.
okay. you know, cheese and onion crisps again. Yeah, Rose and Crown, probably in Saffron Walden somewhere, but yeah. So yeah, we could be somewhere in Essex actually. So come and find us if you can. Come and have a nice little stroll around the Essex area or Suffolk, because we could well be in that direction as well. So anyway, it's a nice little background we've got here. It's very, very ancient, isn't it? Would you like to stay here one night? Wow, it'd be just amazing. So yeah, telling the truth.
Well, not
Does Walk With Me Tim tell you the truth where he is? No, I don't think so. He lives in Scrapby. So there you go. He doesn't live in Great Yarmouth. When he says he lives in Great Yarmouth, he's not. He's in Scrapby. He doesn't want to say it for some reason. I don't know
Do
what.
we drink alcohol?
It's not to.
Now and then.
Course,
Now and then on the alcohol.
It's not to condone
Not
what
all
he
the
does.
time. We drink a lot of stuff.
Wow. So yeah, Nick drinks alcohol. No, I don't all the time.
No,
I
all
don't.
the time.
I haven't got any alcohol tonight. So there you go. I'm on the soft drinks.
No,
I only had
strawberry
one. Yeah, because I'm on a diet. One Diet Coke, which is quite nice, isn't it?
No, we don't
So
drink-
yeah,
we're not all the
we're
time.
gonna finish soon, but yeah, because it's a small area. That we're, of course, yeah. He wants to meet his friends. Good luck to that. I hear footsteps. Footsteps actually. Feels like we're in the. If anyone remembers Most Haunted with Derek Acora, yeah, brilliant. That. A lot of it is on YouTube. Go and check it out, and don't spook yourself to death with it because it is absolutely brilliant content. The way that they've done it, you know, and very much made it very hysterical as well. You had your skeptics in it as well. At the end, which didn't believe in the
music
ghost
show
as well.
probably Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, just a quick
Roughly about
promo
8
for
o'clock.
that then, that nice and relaxing
Nice and
returns.
relaxing music.
With us
swear
too.
it. I don't want no.
He
no
does
swearing.
for me. I
Don't
do
spoil
the
it.
talking and the
Yeah,
chatterbox.
it's classical music, but it's 4 to 5 hymns and three voluntaries, as it stands.
Where are you, Spill the Beans? Well, I can hear bang somewhere. Oh, there's something behind me, of course. Is there any alders around here, which is
No, I
white
don't think
anomalies?
you- no,
What they are
you're
is
not,
basically
no.
those white anomalies on the
I don't
screens in
think you-
red,
I
okay?
don't think you've been blocked. No.
No, of course. What it is
No, we haven't unblocked. No, we haven't blocked him.
no, because we want you to ask sensible questions. This is a friendly sort of chat here.
No,
So
you haven't done anything wrong.
no, nobody's done anything. Did I say anything wrong there? We're just encouraging you to ask the right questions. So
Well, how do you unblock him if you haven't unblocked him in the first place?
No, we
You can't
don't.
You can't do that.
no, we're not doing that unless there's really a good reason.
If you're
So-
swearing on there,
oh yeah,
we're
but
timing it out.
keep a sort of language to a minimum.
Alex is not blocked. Thank you, Kim.
No, yeah. So our moderators are in. So yes, they are making sure.
Yeah, as long as you don't swear on it or anything.
Yeah,
like
no
that,
spamming, please. At all
Or talk
stages.
about whatever it is.
It's to protect us and to protect all of these people
We'll,
here.
we'll know if it's on the list.
But yeah, as I explained about, of course, the most haunted thing
Can't
where
say.
you've got them white anomalies,
You know.
the white thing that goes in those infrared cameras, and basically what they are is the first, what they think is the first manifestation of a ghost, whether you believe it or not. So yeah, let's not
You
talk
like
too much
fireworks?
about ghosts, it might scare people.
Fireworks. Well,
Do you like fireworks? That's a good question, Alex. Thank you very much, and thank you for staying by. Yeah, we do, but we haven't heard anything tonight. And of course, yeah, I'm hoping that we can go to the Christmas lights switch on the fireworks. But we did hear a lot of fireworks in Cambridge. But yeah, I heard one cracker go off, and somebody thought it was a gunshot. But yeah.
Fireworks can be very
That's the
expensive.
problem, and people can get mixed up with that.
Yeah,
so
and the
that's
dogs
horrible
barking as well.
if it is ever a gun.
Dogs got to calm down, because they don't get frightened of fireworks.
Oh, they do, yeah. Yeah, because they think it's a gunshot going off. That's very
Well,
right.
it can be very noisy.
Humans can get, scared as well.
Hey, what?
Hey, what? Hey,
Hey, hey.
basically saying hello to everyone. The picture has changed. Oh, wow, I can see that. That's the same one as your budget channel. Keep mentioning about your budget channel. It's on the Facebook group.
So Warden House fireworks.
Yeah, the budget channel, or the budget group, which was former name of People's Group,
No, yes,
and
I'm
of
not
course
sure.
the Friends Group. It was before that, and it was a dating site which we sort of gave up in the end.
I'm not sure that, but Hayward got the main.
The We Love Haverhill UK. Would anyone like, or actually would buy a Haverhill mug, you know, for a good price of about £8.99, something like that? I think it is the price. So yeah, if we did order one of those, would anyone be interested? That is the question. It's up to you, the audience, to tell us that. Yes or no would be easy to say, and that is free of charge to put on the comments. Yes or no. Doesn't cost you a penny to say yes or no.
Do
let us know.
Suggest on touring our space to somebody else as well.
Bury, Haverhill and Hadley, Ipswich and other places for fireworks. Yes, she's very much right about that, and she's very good at promoting anything that wants or needs to be promoted. So yeah, well, of course, do let us know whether you'd like or even buy a Haverhill mug with a Haverhill picture on it. Would you actually go out and buy it, because it is rare, isn't it? Because nobody has actually thought of that idea, have they? Not even the town council. Who is Beautiful Strawberry? That's one of our moderators. Be careful what you say to her, because she protects me and our friends here. Yep. You know, she is very strict when it comes to any spamming whatsoever. So of course, be very, very careful what you say. So me in the picture. So there you go. That's who you are. So there you go. So that hopefully answers Alex's question.
Well, you did. We made a picture of you on your account.
Although it sounds like, of course, I'm interviewing Beautiful Strawberry. Can you tell me a little bit about, in your words, about the budget show and why you decided to call it the budget show? Absolutely cost to ship it. Yes, it does. But of course, yeah. Asking how much that it costs to ship it. Yeah, that's the only problem about shipping it over to you. We can do it if you give us your address, and we'll try and get it over to you. A Haverhill mug. I think even one of our moderators, at least watching tonight, will actually be tempted to buy one if we had a Haverhill. If we had only mug. But of course, we're having to do one for East Anglia as well, and touring with us. And of course, I've still got one. We'll ship it to you. I'll buy one when I come home. Might be cheaper for you. Yes, we thought you would come home this year, but it obviously, due to your busyness, it wasn't able to be an option for you. So the budget group is great. And why did you decide to actually do it? Abidoy Haiga, of course. What's that? Yeah. Please do not spam the channel, please. Whatever that said beforehand. Yes, somebody came up, but which we don't know who it was. Please time it out, please. We don't know who that person was. So yeah, we'll have to ignore that. Okay, and please time it out, whoever.
Please.
Yeah. Don't what? I don't know what you mean by that, but yeah, Alex said maybe see you at the Drabbit over Christmas. I think you mean Drabbit. Yeah, perhaps you will. I've subscribed. I have it. There you go. Okay, don't ignore it. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was a bit of a scammer or something like that. Yeah, just be aware of it, of course. And if that message comes up again, we will ignore on that. We
won't know. We don't have that on there.
We don't know who that is. It did sound a bit sort of strange what it was said on there. That's why I didn't repeat it. So yeah, you have to scroll back. The thing is, it came up as I subscribe to it. Oh, right, yeah, okay, fair enough. So it's no one's fault really. So, yeah, maybe that's what it is. We have to be careful with sites that come through, you know, and of course they come up with a load of jargon sometimes. It didn't make any sense what was said. I don't know if you saw that point. But anyway, that's another thing altogether.
I came through to delete it anyway.
Oh, it's deleted it. Oh, okay. Thank you very much for that.
That's all you need to do. You time them out for 2 or 3 times, give them a chance.
Yeah. I ruined it. It ruined it for me. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Yes. What have I done now?
No, that's what a moderator's there for.
Yeah, you've got to time this out because they were saying something about arrested, and that's why we had to get rid of it. You know, it came from a different site. You know, and sometimes you have to be a bit careful. You know. So yeah. Well, okay.
Yes,
we'll leave them on.
That's what that is the plan, Strawberry. You've got to delete message. You've got to give them 3 chances, then you ban them out. That's what moderator does. It's not say leave it on there.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I mean,
yeah.
You don't have
because other channels have had the same problem. If they're talking about Ukraine and getting arrested or something like that, we can't really talk about that on here. Something that is not really relevant to our group.
It's only,
so we do apologise if someone did delete that. You know, it was not actually my fault about that.
Sweet rain.
Oh, right, okay, you wanted to delete it anyway. Well, this is why we have separate moderators in there. Please talk to the person that did it, because, you know, I wanted to keep it on for a little while, but I didn't know it was actually gone. So, yeah. So that's why we have several on there, because, you know, in case, of course, people don't see it in the time. So please understand that, you know, that's why we have several moderators. That's why we need them all the time. But yeah,
REMG.
Yeah, REMG.
Says sweet raincoat, whatever that means. What you're saying there?
I don't know, but yeah. Okay. Yes, it was. Yes, that was our moderator. Please speak to her directly about that. And in a nice, calm way, because you know we need to, you know, stick together at times like this. You know, because you know, I didn't know who the person was personally, but you know, I left it on. You know, but you know, someone felt that it wasn't. You know,
well, the other moderator,
normal question,
which is not in the channel, would have done the same thing. So I mean, unfortunately, when you get something that's bad,
that's why I recommend you watch the top professionals, because they know what they're doing. The fact that of course, they know when to cut it out at the right time. It's not to say anything. 149 viewers to RMG. Wow, sounds very good to me. But anyway, let's move on from that, and I hope that everyone has had a good show. We are to apologise to anyone that got upset about the deleting. Hopefully that resolves itself.
Next time, that's what you do.
Yeah, Julian explained it to me and to the audience as well.
If it's a bad thing, hang on, what's that, you know?
Yeah, don't get too upset about Boo. Oh, you're back again. Yeah, I knew you wouldn't disappear too long. I just know you won't.
It's too early.
Happy Christmas early. That's all right. Yeah, no, I don't mind that. She's having fun with us, and hopefully not trying to wind us up. Yeah. You're doing a great job. All the moderators are doing a fantastic job. We're all friends here, and just need to talk to each other on how it works. You know, if anybody does want to be a moderator, we do it on a voluntary aspect, and none of us are getting paid here. And especially what we do as well. And thank you very much. Everyone has been absolutely brilliant. It is kind of like a test to see how we get on with moderating. And of course, if you don't happen to see the dodgy comment at the right time, somebody can and is allowed to do that. I've given everybody permission to do it. I know you wanted to do it, Strawberry, but of course I have to say everybody's allowed to do it. It's unfair to say that one person is allowed to do it and another person is not allowed to. It ends up in a squabble. I don't want to have this channel as a squabble match. So yeah, if you want to do that, go and do a rugby tackle on a rugby match, or even a football scrap. But anyway, well, let's move on and just keep everyone happy, because at the end of the day, everyone's doing a fantastic job. All the moderators are doing a brilliant, amazing, awesome job. I can't think of all the words to describe right now, but I'm feeling warmer doing this present job and getting better at not mislaying my words from time to time. But soon it will be time to get us a King Grill kebab and chips and a bit of salad to go with it. So yeah, do you like David Beckham the footballer? Good question.
He's
I
retired
don't
now.
even follow football, so yeah.
He's retired now.
For your answer, I don't follow football. Well, I can't really comment on
No,
that
he's
retired now.
He's retired now.
If you're trying to get information out of me, which is what it sounds like you're doing, but you may not be, but of course, I just want to say that it sounds like some people are trying to get information out of me and trying to find out what I believe in and what I don't believe in. So
No, he's retired now, so I mean.
So yeah, I can't really have opinion about him, but
he's
of
a bit
course he's okay. But of course, I wouldn't go over the top with him.
No, he's a celebrity now.
It's okay.
Celebrity. He's got a family.
So anything touring with us related, boo, 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 boo. So yeah, maybe the
Don't
next
cry,
thing that
it's
we're
only a
going to
joke.
do, yeah, don't cry, it's only a little bit. Julian,
Don't
behave
touch,
yourself.
I'll be right back. Who says that?
Oh dear, we're turning this into a relationship show. And we're not
No,
going to do that.
no, we wouldn't.
I wouldn't even attempt to do that.
No, I
because
prefer a
it causes a
comedy
lot
show.
of trouble.
Well, there's
You get a lot of trouble in that,
Oh,
know
yeah,
that.
there's politics in there.
We're not going to turn it into that.
No.
So yeah, everyone's been amazing, and of course this is a Q&A and chat here for Touring With Us, live and exclusive from Suffolk here, and we are in the I would say chill out area here. We're trying to keep really calm and cool because feels like there's something in the background. Has anyone seen any orbs? You know what the
Are
orbs
you
are?
Father Christmas? Is it?
Oh, I've seen an ambulance outside. Yeah, there's an ambulance outside. There is actually.
Yeah, it's flashing.
Looking for someone. But yeah, touring with us chat. Yes, exactly. You're like, what's that thing? That is an automated chat thing. Nightbot. Which of course promotes the channel. That's what a moderator also does. It promotes the channel as well. Touring with us. Yeah, subscribe and like is
Subscribe is free.
free, and that is what of course our moderators will do, and that is what their
Long as you behave
job
honestly.
title is, and they do a fantastic
As
job.
long as
I
you
can't
are
fault them
behaving
enough
on the
for
channel,
that.
we can have you.
Brilliant. We've had a lot of viewers coming in, leaps and bounds tonight, which is growing and it's getting better, isn't it? It's getting more entertaining.
Do
as we
tell
go
your
along.
friends about this.
We do entertain you, or we try to anyway. But I do hope that beautiful Strawberry, our moderator, comes and joins us one day, as she may well be encouraged what she's seen tonight, and joins us on the table. And it would be absolutely brilliant. We'll have a good old laugh and a natter. So if you have any questions that you have for Strawberry and sensible ones, then of course next time we do our Q&A, we will do that. I'm sure beautiful
That's
Strawberry
fine.
will be
That's
happy
fine.
with that. Millions of groups
Yeah.
growing, and thanks to you as well. If I didn't have you on board,
The last question,
I don't know what I'd do.
If it was to do a touring us,
I try to ask the right questions. Yeah,
That's
things
right.
that you've seen on the channel as well. Maybe you can pick your favourite video, what you have liked.
Have you been to a certain place?
Yeah, exactly, and those are the kind of things, and I think people will get used to that
Have
as
you
we
been to a
grow.
haunted place, or have you been to a castle, have you been to that kind of thing, you know, or
Absolutely.
where's the nearest town in East Anglia you've been to?
Do you think we deserve a King Grill kebab and a bit of chips and a bit of, you know, burger sauce and a bit of salad to go with it? Do you think we deserve it?
Nope.
Well, of course, that's what we're going to head and do very shortly. But we want to thank you all for tuning in tonight. It's been a pleasure, and what a fun evening it has been. And of course, yes, please do ask us a sensible question.
And
where you would like us to
tell
go.
your friends
If you have
come
any,
on.
if you have any place that you'd like us to go in the future, we want it to be the audience suggestion as well as us. So yeah, we do pick them as well, and we do lots of places. There are some places we have not yet been to, and I'm looking forward to doing them. There's like small little villages like Clare. I know it's a bit cold to go there at the moment. Even by the coast, it's actually not too bad. So yeah, even Lowestoft recently in October, but it was quite warm then actually. But probably reduced in temperature at this moment of time. So we do hope that, of course, we're able to do more in the future. But yeah, time is the enemy. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank you very much for watching live from the Rose and Crown in Hayville, Suffolk. That's where we've been today. And come and see us if you ever see us on a live. So from all of us here, Nicolini, Orange, and of course, thanks to our moderators, which is of course Kim Smith and Beautiful Strawberry, which has now changed their name to that. And
have we been to Stansted?
Stansted.
Not as far as that, but we've been on a Stansted train.
Okay. Touring with us would like to go to Morrison's. Yeah, that'd be good if you would like to have a video of us taking some really good shots of, like, as in video shots of Strawberry picking up an item that is really attractive item to buy. I would buy this there. I would buy this there here in Bury, but of course you've got to find out where that is. That is the thing. So yeah, that's an idea that we could do. There's loads of ideas we could do, and of course if you have any in the meantime, feel free to jot them down on the comment section. You can comment after this video's gone up, and we may do updates along the way as well, maybe on other groups as well. Nice and relaxing show is back on Monday, hopefully back
Monday or Tuesday.
8 p.m. Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, because it's usually around about that time. So who said about Stansted? Yeah, Stansted, we haven't been to for a while. It's a good question there, Alex. So thank you very much for that. It's a sensible question, because we see a lot of trains going to Stansted. We would like to do that. It's a long little bit of a walk to get to a plane. That's the problem. But we're also told that it is £60 for a passport. I don't know how true that is, but yeah, we were told about that. Online, you buy them online.
I don't think it means going on airplane. I think it means the place down there.
Stansted, I think there's a little village around there as well. It might be worth going to have a look around. Whether we'll be allowed to film in the car park of the actual airport itself will be another thing altogether. We'd have to check that out, and of course we will let you know when we do that. We would like to do a live. If there's any lives that you'd like us to do, please do jot it down before we finish tonight. Okay, if there's any live broadcast in a particular town, one place we haven't been to is Diss. Does anyone know or have heard of Diss? In Norfolk. I've heard it's a beautiful place. It looks beautiful on the Google map, but of course the place always looks great on the map, but of course it's got to be a good place to go to and wander around. But I know you can get access by train from, of course, Bury St Edmunds to Stowmarket, then changing at Stowmarket to Diss, heading towards Norwich. but you've got to rely on trains, haven't you? So, yeah, maybe we could do that at some stage. I'm looking forward to doing that at some point. Kim Smith, yes, it is a seaside. What is a seaside? This? Are you talking about this? Is a seaside?
No, it's not a seaside, no.
No, it's not.
No.
What is?
Well, it's a town, isn't
It is a town.
it?
Seaside is Galston.
Yarmouth, Lowestoft.
Yeah, what was the other one?
Aldborough.
Southwold, which is hard to get to, and you can only get by bus. Do you have any T-shirts for touring with us? We have them on sale if you want to buy them at any size for $9.99. So, of course, leave us your address on Facebook, on the Facebook page of Touring with Us, and we will contact you back regarding when we have your purchase. You can purchase by PayPal. Direct on small letters nclouse@hotmail.co.uk, or just leave us your address and we'll try and forward it to your address as soon as possible using our supply source. Probably the easiest way to do that. Just leave us your address and then we'll send it to you as soon as you purchase it. But you can purchase the item on PayPal, which is probably the best thing to do first, and then as soon as we have your address we can send it to you straight away. Or you can use GoFundMe, whichever, and tell us what you are wanting your money to go on, whether it's a donation or a t-shirt or a mug, whichever you like. So yes, thank you very much, and of course the star of the shows tonight, which we'll do on each show now, we'll bring that back again, and maybe the mystery coin year, which you've got to guess a mystery coin. We did that in lockdown and it worked tremendously, but we got fed up with it after a while, but we might bring it back, we'll see. But like I say, my stars of the show's got to be the two moderators at the moment, and I might nominate one more. Would you agree that I would say Alex Bailey would be just a normal star of the show, because he changed his questions and he done as we asked. So yeah, I would nominate personally tonight, the star of the show has got to be that normal viewer, and the other two normal ones, as well as the jobs they do, which is of course the moderating system. Kim Smith and Beautiful Strawberry are my other two stars of the show. Normally I nominate one, but tonight we'll nominate three. So they are fantastic always. So absolutely, bring back the coin again. Everybody wants, of course, a bit of demand on that. Absolutely.
Right, we'll leave that racing for your mind now. We're going to have some.
We'll leave all of that racing for your mind. It is truly and deeply end of story for now. We'll turn a page, or turn the page for next time. And remember, we are the show, as of now, as we all know, in this current climate that we're living in now, it is sadly the nightmare that never ends, and hopefully it will. My thanks to all our moderators, my thanks to all the viewers tonight, and it's good night from us, and we'll hopefully see you next time.
Stay safe. And
yeah, hopefully we'll enjoy our kebab from King Grill down the road, although I've got to get some money up. Okay, thank you very much. I think it's well deserved now, and I'll finish the rest of these crisps here if anybody wants them. Thank you so much, and good night to Beautiful Strawberry, and I'll speak to you later on the phone, and no doubt we'll text you. And have yourself a nice rest of your weekend. And you have yourself a nice one.
Don't forget,
see ya.
Monday or Tuesday.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll see you on the next update or the next video we do for Touring with Us. Good night.
Good night.
That's it. It's in an hour and a half.